So we are still on the quest to find the best version of Pauper Soul Sisters, and it's really hard because there's removal going up and down in the format, there's removal everywhere because of Glee, so this is the version we are gonna try today. It's very unique and very different. It was constructed 5 years ago by a guy named Caleb Gannon, MTG, and this version is very unique in the sense that it plays only 11 forests and it plays 12 of the Soul Sisters. Now, how does this deck make mana when it plays only 11 lands, right? So it plays 4 Jaspera Sentinels, 3 Saruli Caretaker, 4 Kyrian Rangers, and 4 Avacyn's Pilgrims, which we can tap to add white. The combo here is that not only we have a lot of creatures that enter the battlefield, but we also have a small synergy here with tapping our own creatures, right? Because Jaspera Sentinel says we can tap it and tap one untapped creature we control to add 1 mana of any color. Well, this creature can be Stonybrook Schoolmaster, which makes 1/1s when it becomes tapped, and basically even Celestia Evangel can tap other creatures to make 1/1 saprolinks. There's a Field Surgeon as well, which is a very cool card. I didn't know even it existed, to be honest. We can tap one creature to prevent the next one damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn. And of course, we have 12 of the Soul Sisters, which says that whenever another creature ETBs, we gain 1 life, and this is combined with the Marauding Blightpriest to drain our opponent. I've also played 2 Prismatic Strands. These were not in the original list, but I have decided to add them. They were in the sideboard before, because I think not only we really need protection against sweepers in the main deck, but it's also very sweet if we manage to mill them with Winding Ways, right? So it is in the graveyard and we can cast it for the flashback cost. We wanna draw cards with Winding Ways and lead a Stampede, which we play 4 and 4. And as far as the sideboard goes, we play 6 of the Acolytes, 3 of them are Crimson for the protection from red, 3 of them are Obsidian for the protection from black. We also play 3 Standard Bearers against Glee, Boggles and cards like that. We also play 3 Veteran Armorers against mostly red decks with cards like End the Festivities and so on. We play 3rd Prismatic Strands, and as our graveyard raid, we play Fairy Macaw, one of my favorite cards of course. And the reason why we play that is because of the Winding Ways and Lead the Stampedes, because it can find it and put it into our hand, not mill it and put it in the graveyard. So that's the deck, and let's try how this works 5 years after it was brewed. Okay, we go first. No lander, let's mulligan. A 2-lander. I think this hand has some action, let's keep. Let's put, might sound crazy, but I'm kind of for putting the forest on the bottom here actually. Let's do that. Okay, let's play a forest into the Caretaker here. Razor Tap Gorge looks like a Madness maybe. Ooh, another Caretaker, that's cool. So we will play the Kyrian Ranger. We may want to get the Battlefield Medic here. So let's tap this for white, tapping the Ranger. We will untap this guy by returning a forest to our hand. We can play a forest here. We will play a Soul Sister, and we will add white, and I said white, my bad. Oh, I meant white, yeah. And play a Field Surgeon here. That's it. They exile a Highway Robbery, okay. We find a Winding Way. Well, I think we actually want to maybe hold out the Prismatic Strands. So let's play the Caretaker. Can we even hold the Prismatic Strands here is the question. We will return... Wait, no. Can we even do that? Sorry, I'm super slow here. Yeah, so what we can do here, we can actually untap some random thing here, returning this forest, playing the forest, and now we have 1, 2, basically 3, and untapping this 4 mana for Prismatic Strands. 3 mana for Prismatic Strands. Or we can just play a Winding Way here. I don't know what's better. I think we can just try playing Winding Way, in which case I misplayed. We find 3 guys, okay. That's pretty good. 2 guys, I guess. Forest, Winding Way, 2 creatures, okay. Let's do it like this. I guess we do it like this, that's fine. Very tough deck to pilot, let me tell you. Hey Clancy, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing really well. Actually found this crazy deck. Really crazy and hard to pilot. I almost didn't see your message how I had to focus. How are you doing, Clancy? I'm well, I'm well. Okay, so they cast a Fiery Temper here. Depends what they want to target. They want to target the Soul Sister. Well, we will use the ability. 1 and 2. This is crazy. And 3. Oh my god, so this does no damage? Let me change up the songs. So this does no damage. No damage. And they lightning bolt it. Alright, you got it. Lightning bolt works. For school is crazy. You have a lot of things, yeah? Clancy, okay. I see you, I see you. Well, hopefully you can manage that. Alright. It's time for some Stonybrook shenanigans here. Alright, so let's add a white mana here, tapping the Kyrian Ranger. Let's add 1 more. Let's untap the Caretaker, return the Forest. Let's play the Forest. Let's play the Stonybrook here. Interesting. And I think that's it from us this turn, maybe. In the times of need, we can cast Prismatic Strands, so that's nice. As far as attacks go, I don't think we will attack here. This is crazy, not gonna lie. They cast Highway Robbery, plot it for next turn, and here's an Epic Year of Blood. Okay, right, you got it. Friend, combat, end step. Okay, so before we pass, we actually will do some shenanigans here. We will tap the Brook, which will create a Merfolk. We will then return the Forest by untapping this guy. And we will then tap the guy again to make another 1/1. Yeah, that's okay, Clancy. No need to feel guilty, we understand, that's fine. I think that's it from us, yeah. We find a Forest, okay. Okay, so I think we can safely attack now with some things. 1, 2, 3, like this maybe. Let's attack for 4, creating another 1/1 here, that's nice. Next week should be better, okay, that's actually nice to hear. So no blocks from them. 16, okay. And I wonder, yeah. So we actually can play Strands if necessary, so we could also play the Blightpriest, but there's no reason for that yet, so let's just do it like this. They play the Highway Robbery. Kitchen Imp is on the board, yeah. They pay 2 mana for a grab the prize. Alright. Almost the Arms of the Wain. Yeah, okay. Still no problem, still no problem. Yeah, we lose some life here, completely fine. We are at 15. Combat. They will attack with the guy, okay. I think no blocks. End step, alright. So we will do some shenanigans here. We will untap this guy and return this Forest. And we will tap the guy, adding, let's say, green. And that's it. Ooh, here's another Caretaker. That's kinda nice. We still need to be careful though, so I guess before we do really anything, I guess we will attack. There's no need to, you know. We will attack with 1, I guess, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this maybe? We still need to have enough creatures for that, which we actually will, so that's nice. So we will attack like this. They will block the Ranger. So we will tap an untapped creature to prevent 1 damage, this creature. We will tap the Wizard. I attacked with 1 more creature, I think. Then I should have. Yeah, so that's fine, because we will play the Vasen's Pilgrim here. And then we can actually activate the ability Oh my god. To untap this guy. What? This deck is crazy. Okay. So we cannot play a land now. Right, okay. So we are landless. We cannot play a land. But we can add some mana here to create a 1/1. Okay. Ooh, okay. I guess let's pay 1 green and tap this guy to put the caretaker here. And that's it. We will have the prismatic strands ready. Hope we don't die this turn, but you know, we'll see, we'll see. Next week is Chronicles. Yeah, I'm looking forward towards that, really. I think Chronicles could be really fun. So we have no lands, but that's okay. We have enough mana for everything, so Fateless looting, okay. They discard a Fiery Temper and a Kitchen Imp here, okay. Need to be careful about that. I think they will Fiery Temper our face while they're at it, so we actually need to be careful here. They will try to Fiery Temper the Surgeon, but we will not make that happen. We win the first match. Wow, alright. Let's go to sideboard here. That's crazy. And so let's quickly sideboard. I will take a small break here. I'll just go to the toilet, be right back. So let's take away the Celestia Evangel. Let's take away the Essence Wardens. And 2 Stampedes, I guess. Maybe 1 Blightpriest. We really need some Acolytes here, both from black and from red, mostly from red, so Crimson Acolyte is probably away here. The armor, I mean, seems important enough, but yeah, maybe Strands, Obsidian Acolyte. They don't really have black creatures that don't fly, so I think we can actually put back the Wardens here mostly. And 1 Stampede, I guess. Let's go like this. Alright, so we have a pretty good hand, I would think. Let's keep this. No mulligans this time. You will be home next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, okay, and it's at Friday, right? Alright, so what we'll do here is we will simply play a Vasen's Pilgrim. They will, I think, instantly kill it. Just taking no prisoners. Oh, they will play a pick here, okay. That's nice. We could even, if you have time, we could get together sooner and play some Magic if you want, or something. Okay, they do go to combat. Wait, they have no land. That's so lucky for us. Nice. So, okay, we really need to be careful with the Crimson Acolytes here. So, I say we first play a Carrion Ranger, add white, return a forest we control to untap this guy, play the forest. First, we will play a Soul's Attendant, and we will play a Crimson Acolyte. That's crazy. Okay, yes. And I think that's everything we can do here. Actually, if necessary, we could protect the creature with the Acolyte by doing this at instant speed. Home for a week, okay, amazing. So, okay, so we will do the trick here. This is crazy, look at this, look what we can do here. So we can use this ability, untap this guy by returning a forest. And we win the match, because we could give it protection from red. We could tap this, and give it protection from red. What? So, Mono Red Madness simply just can't play the game here. That's crazy. So let's see how that goes. We want the die roll, let's go first. Okay, no landers, that's fine, we mulligan this. And this looks like a good hand actually. Right. So I think this is a keep. And I guess the caretaker probably goes to the bottom. Let's go. So we go forest, and I don't think it matters that much if we go Pilgrim or Caretaker, but I say we go Pilgrim here. They play Swamp and cycle a Troll. That could mean a lot of different things, so they find a Swamp. Could be mono black, probably. Alright, so we find the Ranger. Yeah, so this is mana neutral. So what we will do here is we will play the Ranger. I of course misplayed. I should have played the Soul's Attendant first, but hope that's, not a game deciding play. Let's play a Soul Warden here. Wait, this is kinda crazy. I've just realized I could have maybe played even the Stonybrook here. Let's untap this guy by returning this forest. Let's play the forest again. And we have 2 mana here, okay. So let's play the Soul's Attendant. Always yield. And we will play a Caretaker here, I guess. Preparing for the Stonybrook Schoolmaster next turn. That's a cool turn too, if you ask me. That's really nice. They exhume the troll. Okay, well... Okay, so they've got the dream start, I guess. Exhuming the troll is probably one of the best things they can do here. Here's the Blightpriest. Yeah. So, since we have the Blightpriest, I think we wanna play that this turn. Let's tap this. Let's use the Caretaker to add black by tapping the Soul's Attendant here. And let's add white to that. Let's play the Blightpriest. Okay, we are doing things here. We could return a forest to untap a creature. That would make us 2 more mana if I'm not mistaken. So we will untap the Caretaker, return the forest. I guess we still can't play the Stonybrook. Let's play the forest. That's 1, 2, and we need 3 with this. Okay. So that's that. I say no attacks. They go to combat. I believe they will attack. Yep. Hit us for 6. No blocks. We go to 21. And that's it. They missed the land. That's lucky from us, I guess. Okay, so here's a forest. So what we want to do ideally is do 1, 2, 3. Play the Stonybrook here. They cast down the Blightpriest. Okay, I guess we cannot do much about that, right? Do we want to tap it to add mana? I don't think we do, right? So let's do it like this. Okay, we say fine. We can attack here for 2 at least, or even 3 actually. They snuff out, okay. So snuff out sucks, but what we can do here is we can actually tap this to add, let's say, it doesn't really matter, I guess. So let's tap to add green. Tap this creature, it creates a token. And we will untap this guy. Should have been this guy, my bad. By returning this forest. And I guess we have no way to tap it, so that's it. We go to combat. Do 1, 2, 3. 11, nice, okay. So black decks should be a really bad matchup, and that's because they have sweepers, right? Which we cannot prismatic strands, so this should be like a really tough game. They will hit us with the troll, right? I say no blocks, of course. Ooh, here's the Blightpriest once again. We do love to see that, let me tell you. Alright. So do we play the Blightpriest? I say we absolutely do, right? So we can tap the Soul Sister, for example. I just added red, oops. That's not what I meant. We want to add black. Add 1, 2, and play the Blightpriest again. No attacks from us here. We would love some card draw here if possible, but this is cool. Memphic Drought, right? Okay. So they seem like a mono-black devotion deck to some extent. And we win game 1 though. Game 1. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's time for sideboarding. So I don't think Field Surgeon will do much here, though it can tap something, which is nice. We definitely want the Acolytes and maybe the Standard Bearers. I don't think Prismatic Strands will do much in this matchup. So we will add 2 of the Acolytes. And probably more of the Acolytes even. I think we want to cut maybe 1 Essence Warden for this. Add 1 more Obsidian. And do we want some Bearers here? Maybe. Question is if we do want the Standard Bearer here. Will we be targeted with a lot of removal? Well, maybe. I say we cut 1 Surgeon for the Standard Bearer, maybe actually a second one too. Let's try it like this if possible. Okay, so we have a Kyrian Ranger, Soul Warden. We have no way to get college mana in this hand. Do we keep this or not? I think we mulligan actually. Okay, here's the caretaker. I say we keep it. And we ditch one Soul Sister. Blood Fountain, yeah. So it may be like mono white, mono black Pactyl Terror or something. We will cast the caretaker here. Hopefully it lives. Maybe I should cast the Warden to bait some removal spells, but hopefully they don't have a cast down. That would be the best. They have it, I think. Trespasser's Curse, okay. It's obviously pretty annoying, but there are worse things. We can offset that pretty well, I would say. So we can start standard bearing, I think. Let's, well, first let's play a... This is harder than it looks, damn, I'm having trouble piloting this. Let's play the Warden here. Yeah. Let's tap this for green, the Essence Warden. Let's play a Kyrian Ranger. We will say always yield and always yield. We will return a forest to untap the caretaker. Play the forest. Tap this for white. Add 1 mana here. Play the bear, I guess. And that's it from us. This is really cool. Drown in Sorrow. Oh, Phyrexian Rager. Okay. Cool. And interesting. Here's another Blightpriest, which is kinda nice. So how much mana do we have? I see 3 mana probably. Let's see. We wanna play this and this here if possible. So we can tap 1. Tap this for, I guess, black. Tap the Ranger. We will untap the caretaker by returning the forest. Play the forest. Tap the forest. Tap for white. So let's say the Essence Warden. Wait, we can do it all? That's crazy. Let's play a Soul Warden here. And let's play a Blightpriest here. And that's our turn here. Okay. So obviously we are very scared of something like Drown in Sorrow here. They cycle a troll. That's cool. They play a Shambling Ghast. Interesting. Drain them for 2. They attack for 2. That's okay. No blocks. Ooh, here's another forest. I guess that's nice, although it's the same mana with the Kyrian Ranger, so it really depends. Okay, so they probably play a refurbished, so I think we can do the thing we did last turn again. Let's tap this. Let's tap for black, tapping the Ranger. Let's untap the caretaker, return the forest, play the forest, tap the forest. I guess Marauding Blightpriest is the way here. They want to do something here really badly with their mana. I guess we could produce 1 more mana, 2 more mana with this guy, with the Ranger. Yes, that's the turn here. No attacks here. They dispute the Ghast. Okay. Killing the standard bearer. Okay. They draw. Hopefully no Drown in Sorrow here. They cast an Insight. Alright. Cast a Blood Fountain. Really need to find their Drown in Sorrow, it looks like. So here's a Pilgrim. Let's play Forest. Let's tap 2. Tapping the Ranger for white. Playing the Stonybrook Schoolmaster here. We will return the forest to untap the caretaker. We will tap the caretaker for green, tapping the Essence Warden. Oops, made a mistake here actually. Gladly we can undo it. So we will tap this for green, tapping the Brook. Play an Avacyn's Pilgrim here. And what we can do is that we can return 1 more forest to untap the... Oh, only once each turn, of course. So that's it for now. Do we attack here and push 3 damage? Or are we scared? I think it doesn't matter. I think it's chill. That's it. I'm having a blast. This is super fun. Although removal would absolutely destroy us, but it's super fun to play this deck. What a legendary brew, and this was made 5 years ago. I'm afraid of Drowning Sorrow still though. Here's a dispute. They're really trying to find the removal and I'm scared of it. Really badly actually. I mean, if they find it, they find it. We are playing through a Trespasser's Curse, which is wild. They cast down one Blightpriest, that's fine. Combat. They don't attack. That's it. Alright, so we find a Carrion Ranger. Well, I guess we will try to kill them here. So let's play a Carrion Ranger. I think we can attack with everything here and see what happens. Because we can do this shenanigans at instant speed, right? So... And we win 2-0 against what seems like a mono-black devotion with affinity, and that was supposed to be a really tough matchup. Nice job.